Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Not too much has happened today, nothing that is currently invalidating in any way here the yellow wave count, so we cannot fully abandon it, even though obviously the chart showed some weakness today, but I think we are not going to see much more movement before tomorrow's CPI data. I think then we get the next catalyst. So it is certainly interesting. For anybody who's new on the channel, we are basically observing two scenarios here. They are both bullish essentially. Just in one of them, we expect a further setback before a third wave rally that could eventually actually take us into the $40,000 region. But it needs to hold for that in general. So to maintain the bullish perspective, we need to hold the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement at 26,280 US dollars. Let's take a look first of all at the short-term bearish scenario, but overall bullish. This is the white wave count in which price bottomed locally here in an A wave. That was on Tuesday, the 1st of August. We're now moving up in a WXY structure in the B wave. So it's W, X, Y, and the Y wave consists of A, B, C. And it has a chance certainly here in this scenario still to rally to 31,130. That's what it could still do short term. But overall, I would expect in the red zone a rejection and another move down in 5 waves, okay, in a C wave. And due to the latest structure, that C wave could actually come down a little lower than what we originally wanted. Originally, it would have been nice to just come to 28.3K. That's it, maybe a little lower. But due to what's happening here, if we come down now, the C wave could come down quite low in the yellow box. But okay, if we get a higher B wave, as I just showed you, then the C wave doesn't necessarily need to come down that low, but still it needs some space, obviously, the C wave. So what that means is we can go with the white wave count here anyway, because that is currently, for me, the leading scenario. In the white wave count, as I said, I mean, the B wave could already have topped, yeah, but to confirm that the B wave topped and we're coming down more directly, yeah, in a C wave of wave 2 here, to come down now, I need confirmation and I need to see a break below the 78.6 retracement, a sustained break. We talk here about the 28,980 level. If that level breaks, then we should start to get some more selling pressure. First of all, down to 28.3K, 27,480. And then the 26,280 is really the last bullish support for this particular setup. As long as that level is holding, as I said, we can even get a higher C wave in wave B. And I will not declare the B wave as complete yet. So at the moment, I'm open to the idea it could still push a little higher, but should then get rejected in the red resistance zone. But be aware that tomorrow we've got CPI data, so things could, the waves could go to their extremes, okay? So sometimes on these days you can get massive volatility. Don't necessarily expect that for tomorrow, but sometimes you can, and then sometimes they overshoot targets a little bit or resistance. Now, then there's the yellow wave count, which already assumes a breakout pattern in which we would not go lower anymore. Obviously, I think needless to say, to make that likely, we need to hold anyway now that 20, what did it just show you here, that 20, oh yeah, here. For that, we need to hold 29K basically, okay? But that would be good, the 78.6 Fib level. And as long as that's holding, we could go higher here. And if we get one more high, you could not distinguish it from the B wave. So up until here, these two scenarios are the same. However, if we then get a higher low in a wave 4 and a higher high, we have 5 waves up. Only then really we can believe the yellow wave count. And if we have 5 waves up, that's very important. Those 5 wave moves always act a little bit as a signpost as I gave that example last time, like as a lighthouse basically, yeah, for sailors, for example, on the sea. If you see a lighthouse, you know where you are. So we need those 5 waves up to confirm that a lasting low has been established here. In that scenario, obviously, this wave 2 would have bottomed already, and we're already in the breakout. And then after those 5 waves, we can calculate support for the ABC structure, because after 5 waves, there should be a corrective structure, which would be the next trade setup for higher. Okay, so we've just moved outside, or moved to the upside outside of one of our setups here, the larger trend reversal area for the larger wave 2. And this so far worked, but I would, at the moment for me, the white wave count is still the leading one. So I would be happy to go a little lower back into the box. If we go higher, it needs 5 waves to confirm that we have bottomed. And then I would pay attention to an ABC pullback to put the next box onto the chart. That's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.